Welcome to day 2 of Super Sleuths. Today we're going to discover some plants near you. We're going to be walking at the Milford Nature Center today on the half-mile hiking trail. I'm going to highlight some of the neat plants that I find, and we're going to talk a little bit about what you might find too. Are you ready? Let's go find cool plants. On our hike today, I'm going to keep 3 kinds of leaves that I find. I want to trace around them and get leaf rubbings of my favorite ones. Trees and other plants help humans and other animals too, even the plants we don't want around. Can you think of a plant you don't want around? We call these plants we don't want weeds, but even weeds are cool. You can find plants in some pretty unexpected places. Sometimes they grow with little or no soil. Plants need light, water, and nutrients to grow. Some plants get water from the tiny moisture particles in the air. Some get their nutrients from other plants or from decaying material, like rotten logs. Plants produce the food we eat, and I don't just mean fruits and vegetables. We eat the seeds of some plants, the leaves of others. Even if you eat meat, you are eating something that benefited from eating plants or parts of plants. A cow can't grow big and strong and tasty unless it has good plants to eat. Many flowers are beautiful and showy, but there are many flowers that are not as obvious. The study of plants is called botany. Botanists work in fields related to growing plants, learning how they grow and what they can be useful for. Use the plants you find in your neighborhood and research what they are. Do other animals eat them or depend on them for their life cycle? What would happen if that type of plant was no longer there? Monarch butterflies depend on milkweed for their life cycle. This means that without milkweed, monarchs would not be able to lay eggs. The caterpillars of the monarch hatch from their egg and immediately start eating milkweed. Milkweed doesn't just provide nutrition for the young monarch, it also helps protect them. Milkweed is toxic to many animals, and when the monarch consumes the plant, it becomes poisonous to predators. Like predators, birds and lizards that might think that a caterpillar would make a good meal. If they do consume the monarch caterpillar, they will probably vomit and feel pretty terrible. Lesson learned. For this reason, you should not eat monarch caterpillars. It's okay to touch them gently and put them back where you found them, and then wash your hands. Some people say milkweed is a weed. It grows along roads and in pastures where livestock graze. Should we pull it or spray it with herbicide? Another plant that many people try to avoid is poison ivy. It can cause a nasty rash for people who are allergic to it. People should try to stay away from poison ivy. It doesn't seem to bother the animals, though. Birds and other animals even eat the berries. It's important to know how a plant affects the world around it before making any big decisions about it, like where to plant it or whether to remove it. Plants don't just provide food, they also clean the air of excess carbon dioxide and produce oxygen. Who breathes oxygen? That's right, you do. And who doesn't love the shade of a tree on a hot summer day? Before you pull that weed, think about how it's a part of your life on our planet and just say, "Thanks for the oxygen, friend." See you tomorrow, Super Sleuths.